Hi, it's drive time on TRAXXfm. We're 23 minutes past 3. I am the Greenman with you all the way till 8. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome in the studios right now Haze Long. Hi, Haze.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me today.
What a lovely name, Haze Long. How'd you get a name like that?
Well, the surname is a surname. It goes for Chinese. It means like dragon in Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of rare. But Haze is something I given myself when I was a teenager.
Okay.
On an impulse.
Why?
Yeah, I try to forget about that.
What was good about Haze?
I think it was something to do with being rebellious at
Okay.
the time. Yeah,
Right.
and I just wanted something anti-norm. Yeah, which goes a lot into telling everyone else who I am today.
Right.
As well, yeah.
And I think you have a very unique name, and that goes along with your identity as well, right?
Yes.
She
Thanks,
is a
Green.
very renowned Malaysian artist, a speed painter, muralist, and a YouTuber based in Kuala Lumpur. Haze Long blends technical skills and theatrics together, offering both captivating live performances and rich digital art resources. So much over there to understand. Let's understand that in simple words.
I'm impressed myself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself. What is it you do? What's speed painting about?
Well, speed painting is actually a performance on stage that is completed within an extremely short duration of time.
Right.
So we can't do 30 seconds because if people look at the back and look back in front, I'm done. So usually in Malaysia, we do it in the duration of a song.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
okay.
good. It's a good value for the client, for performance, and for the audience as well.
So what would you be painting on? What kind of stuff do you paint?
Oh, this is where we are really special in Malaysia, okay? Because in other countries, speed painters are known to paint something again and again. Like if they just paint this Einstein portrait, they'll be painting that again and again. But in Malaysia, all the speed painters, very hardworking. We do custom visuals. So whatever the client wants, a portrait, buildings, logos, and anything you can think of, products, even storytelling.
So somebody would engage you and then say like, okay, I've just got a new building that we've done and all that, and we'd like you to portray this in your painting. And then you would go there and you would actually do that building. And you would paint using what kind of instruments?
Okay, this is also interesting because to me, I create an engaging performance based on what the client core value is. Like for example, I painted with coffee before.
Oh, wow.
Costa coffee. Yeah, and I've also painted with deodorant.
How is that?
For Nivea, I painted with deodorant. I just sprayed it on black cloth. And it
Okay.
actually comes out white.
Oh, wow.
So I do
You're
this kind of
something else
science
here.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's quite
it's not
technical.
the normal thing. Yeah, exactly. Right? And how did you get interested in all this?
Well, I've always been interested in trying new things, and I have problem doing the same thing over and over again repetitively. So
Okay.
I like to explore new things all the time.
So you're
This
always,
kinda
every
gets
single
me
piece
into-
is a brand new piece, is
yeah,
unique.
for sure. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And this has been going on since you were in school? No, when you left school.
You mean speed painting?
Speed painting.
Oh, no. I actually started out with murals.
Okay.
So we actually me and my best friend at the time started out with murals. And at that time when we first started out, so happened the 3D murals thing happened in Penang.
3D murals.
Remember that? The bicycle mural?
Okay.
Yeah, so because of that, we had a lot of demand. Yeah, so it was thriving for a while, and then after that, we got into speed painting. At that time, we were just trying to complete a painting on stage. There was no such thing as speed painting. Then it was just convenient to finish the painting in a duration of a song.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so then after that, only the viral videos of speed painters started coming up globally.
Okay.
That's when we thought like, oh, we are speed painters, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because we do the same thing. Yeah, so that's how it all came about.
And even your songs that you choose, would it be chosen by the client? Or you would
sometimes,
choose?
but I don't really have a preference for song or the
Okay.
musicians I collaborate with, but I am very particular about the duration because it's speed painting, right? So
Okay.
every second counts.
Right. So if it's 4 minutes and 26 seconds, you have to end it exactly when it goes tung, and you're done. And then you would turn
That's right.
around and face the audience or
Spin the canvas a few times.
Wow, interesting. Okay, all right. So yeah, for those who've not seen her speed painting, you would actually see her go over there. Yeah, and then what's that? Check out Zura. You can watch it online right now. She's doing it right now online.
I'm doing it online right now.
Yeah, she is.
Really?
Okay, as we speak. Okay, she's showing you the
Wow.
video. Gave me a fright there,
Thank you.
Azura and Achu over there. Okay. Anyway, Yeah, so you would actually go out there on stage, and then you would have this little, what do you call that?
Rotating easel.
Rotating
Easel.
easel.
So it's like a tripod, like you hold a camera, but it
Right.
holds my canvas and
Right.
spins it around.
And then you would spin, you would spin it
Yeah.
around, and then you would just do things
Yeah,
to it.
I would do things to it.
And it'll look like, like, what's she doing, man? Like, this thing is not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden, it just starts to appear.
yeah, and it's done.
Right. At which point does it start to appear? I mean, when it's like you're doing, forgive the way it's like it's nonsense going on, right?
I
It
mean,
looks
there's
like-
sometimes it starts with ugliness and ends with beauty. Is one way
Right.
to put it, of course. Yeah.
Right. So when does it start to actually take shape fully? Towards the end?
To me, it looks bad because I'm up close. I see everything. But for people at the back, they see the people at far back.
Uh-huh.
They get to see it happen a lot quicker than I do.
Right.
Yeah, because the brush strokes are so loose. To me, at the end of the day, I still see a mess because I'm so close to the people.
Yeah, but when
To
it
the
finishes,
people
it's
at the
not a mess at all.
Yeah, for the people at the back, to the cameras, it all looks great. Of course.
Right. So what happens if you make a mistake? I mean, like look at all those. Like you've got some pictures here. I can't describe.
Oh
it.
yeah, mistakes happen. I mean, I have a long career
Uh-huh.
performance, and I've definitely made some mistakes. I've set my canvas on fire because I tried painting with fire.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then people thought it was art. They couldn't understand it. but it made me so stressed. I was shaking all the time for a good 5 performances. After that, I was shaking the whole time and dropping brushes because
Right.
I was so traumatized by the whole event.
So you burnt it completely? No, just burnt it. a little
No,
bit.
I just burnt a hole in the center.
Right. So what?
Not too bad.
What did you call it?
In the center.
A hole in center.
A crater in my heart.
Right? Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Have there been cases where you've actually done that, where you covered it up with something else?
No,
Secrets revealed.
I mean, to be real, if I make a mistake, I will actually just touch them up after the performance,
Uh-huh.
because every piece is gifted to the client.
Right.
Yeah, so I just touch it out and pass it to the client.
Okay. Are there many speed painters like you?
In Malaysia, I think there's less than a handful, less than one head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think because of the preparation and the duration, it's very stressful on stage. And then even if you get engaged, it requires a lot of rehearsals, and it's not like something where you can just do free of charge. You have to have big canvases and then paints and then like try again and again and again and again to get to the duration.
Right.
Or you risk just not completing the artwork, or it just looks bad at the end of the day.
Right. So you would take a paintbrush and just splash, 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 and then get something else and splash, splash, and then you'll take something else and you just scrape, 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 scrape. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how would
Yeah.
I, the layperson, describe what you're doing?
That is the simplest way forward. Yes,
Yeah?
for just painting with a brush.
Right.
Yeah, like sometimes I paint with light. Like right now, I'm painting with I have light painting to tell more storytelling.
Okay. What's the light painting like?
So I basically, it has to be all dark, pitch dark, and I'm painting with a light. And then the light actually stays on the surface for an amount of time, tell the story, and then it just automatically fades away, and I paint over it more light and then more stories. Then after that, I reveal the painting, and then I do a speed painting. Did I explain that?
No. You lost me at light.
Okay, I do laser painting.
Okay. All right. So where are you getting all these ideas from? Are these things being done outside there, or are you somebody who's actually trend setting?
I wouldn't say I'm trend setting. I wouldn't dare say that. I don't think anyone should dare say that. Yeah. But we all definitely pull inspirations from each other. I mean, the community, the industry, and the trends out there, influencers, obviously. And I just basically try to push my own boundary of comfort of what I dare to perform. Yeah, where my courage leads me. Because everything is new. If I have confidence in that substrate, that material, that tool, I would go for it. I'm kind of reckless. Yeah.
Okay. What are your favorite materials to work with?
Right now, it's definitely the light painting.
Okay.
My least favorite is glitter.
Glitter.
Cleanup is a mess. And then because you're painting with transparent glue, and then after that you throw in glitter, and then it reveals the painting magically.
Right. But it looks dramatic, doesn't it? The glitter.
It's dramatic, it's nice, but it's very stressful as a performer, because you're painting something transparent. You don't know if it's correct or not until at the end of the performance where you sprinkle on the glitter.
Wow.
And you can't fix it or change it,
Right. So you can't be having interferences and all that, right? You're like,
Yeah. Basically, Yeah, officially, yeah, but it doesn't usually happen that way. There's plenty of interference.
A lot of things happening. So, and you managed to keep your focus, right?
Yeah, I have to.
Right. So have you always been a very focused person, or did this come along the way?
I'm never focused. Like, I've always trying to explore new things and things like that. But I try to focus on one discipline. And I just unified my art style so that everything is the same across all my disciplines because I do so many other things.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about some of the things you do on YouTube.
On YouTube. YouTube is something that happened during COVID. I actually managed to gain traction in YouTube and got like at that time, about 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, so I was basically just giving back to the art community by giving Procreate tutorials. Procreate is an app on iPad where people draw on that app. So I was just providing brushes, tutorials, and then it gained traction. It became popular, and that's how I survived through COVID. Yeah.
Right. It was one of the positive things about COVID for you, I guess.
Yeah, one of the many positive things.
Right. Yeah. And if that moment didn't happen, what would have been? No.
What moment are we talking about?
That moment of
YouTube?
COVID. Yeah.
I would have been very stressed. I enjoyed the time of silence. Yeah, but I know that it's been a difficult time for everyone.
Right.
Yeah, but at that time, I just learned to be grateful for what I have at the time.
Right. Do you have anything like any art pieces from that era or from that time?
Oh yeah, of course. Like the one that you see here today.
Uh-huh.
This was at the end of COVID where I went into NFTs.
Right.
Yeah, I developed this style during the era.
NFTs?
Yeah, NFTs.
What's that?
Non-fungible tokens.
Oh, okay.
My friend, in
All
the
right.
crypto world. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, wow, there she is. See, wow. You want to explain that piece over there? Come tell us.
This piece?
Tell us more about
this
this
is quite a popular piece, and it's actually an oil painting. This is a reproduction.
Right.
And I like to use very heavy texture. So this texture here is like super heavy, super thick, and I lay it on like how you lay cream on cake.
Yeah, it's like you were
playing with
buttering
texture.
toast.
Yeah, I
Right.
always love conversations with textures, exploring textures. My journey of art so far has always been with textures.
Right. So and what if it gets too heavy? I don't know.
Oh,
Can
if it gets too heavy, the canvas will start to sink.
Oh.
Yeah, that is the technicality of it. Yeah, it will start to sink. Yes.
All right. Okay. So how far have you come from the first time when you started painting or when you started drawing? When you were in school, what were you drawing then?
How far did I come? I mean, I grew a lot older.
Okay. You got
I drew portraits when I was young. A lot of portraits,
when
yeah,
you were
with
young.
pencil and things like that. Yeah. Then one
Right.
day, at that time, we have the dial-up connection.
Okay.
You can relate, right?
I can a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we had those dial-up connections, and then we have internet. And then I found this artist, Jason Chan. I saw him drawing something on a square thing, and I
Right.
texted him. I kept emailing him, asking him, what is that? And he told me, oh, this is called a tablet. So I found that and I bought it, and then I started digital painting. Yeah, at that time. I was 13, yeah, when I started
Right.
digital painting. Yeah, so.
Were you like, did you do like, the people who do paintings with charcoal and all those other kind of things?
Yeah, sure.
Are you into all that? Have you
Sure,
tried?
sure. Anything art, I like it.
So you've tried all that. Yeah. What about, I've seen people do footprints even with their shoes, like the heel of their shoe. They could actually paint somebody's face out of the heel of the shoe. It's amazing, some of these paintings and all that, right?
Yeah, would you like me to use your shoe?
Wow. It'd be nice. It'll be an honor for me if you
Really?
actually did. Yeah. I'll
In
send you the shoe.
green.
Yeah. So, okay, where are you headed to? What kind of things would you like to do in the months to come or in the years to come?
Well, I would like to continue speed painting, of course, and because that's something that I really like about my life. I like to go in and out of different walks. Like, I like to be on stage. That's my glamour moment. But I also like to go into construction sites and be dirty and be humble and start working on murals. Yeah, that's also something I like. And I like to stay at home and then just paint my own art, like
Right.
you see here.
Correct.
Yeah, so I like to do all sorts of disciplines. But what I have in common is that I want to try to reach to a point where I can have a fine art collection exhibited.
Right. Have you had any exhibitions so far?
Yeah, but that was during my NFT eras. I was globally exhibited, but it was also during COVID and it was also NFT, so I was not present at all.
Okay.
So they were in Shibuya, they were in like Brussels and stuff, but I wasn't there. Even in Milan, in Paris, I couldn't be there.
Right.
So I want to have an exhibition where I can just, physically be there Yeah, but I don't want to have an NFT exhibition. I want fine art
Right.
exhibition. Yeah, that's my next thing to do.
Nice. Okay, I got some questions here for you, Kim. Let's see. She's known for speed painting performances using rotating canvases, glitter, glow-in-the-dark effects, and even dual paintings. What's dual paintings?
Painting 2 canvases at the same time.
What?
2 artwork.
What?
2 rotating easels. Correct. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I have 8 hands.
Okay.
On stage.
So what would you be painting? I mean, 2 different things altogether.
Because
The
sometimes
more contrasting, the better. Is that it?
the clients wants a logo, but then the logo, everyone knows what it looks like. So I would say why don't you just let me paint a logo and something else at the same time?
Right.
So at least one is a surprise that has a climax involved, and the
Okay.
other one they all know what it's gonna be.
Right.
which
So
is
who
the
did you
logo.
paint for last?
My last. What's my last performance?
Kelvin?
I can't remember. Oh, Samsung.
What would you do without Kelvin?
Nothing, my friend. Nothing.
Samsung.
I can't even eat.
Right. Okay. So yeah. And then what else do we have here? Art Misfits. What's that about?
Oh, that was my mural company back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creating large scale murals and fine art. And how do people get in touch with you if they want to engage you or hire you?
Okay, I'm available everywhere on Instagram, on YouTube. My hashtag. Oh my god, my username is Haze Long at Haze Long. At TikTok is Haze Long 68, and then my website, surprisingly, hazelong.com.
So HAZE LONG. Yeah.
Not Hazel Ong, but
Yeah.
Haze
Long. Yeah, that's all you got to do. And just Google her, you'll be able to
Yes.
find out, correct?
for sure.
And then, running a popular YouTube channel and Instagram account and showcasing Procreate, speed painting, AI art, and more. Okay, all right. Questions for you over here from Achu and Azura. Tell us about your journey. When did you first realize art was going to be your full-time path?
This is because when I graduated, I was actually into web development. Yeah, so I did a lot of coding. I'm into maths and art. Both of them are my two and only. So I was doing a lot of web development. It was a very stressful time for me because dealing with clients and things like that. Then my dad passed away. And then he passed away because he spent too much time working. He was very stressed. He slept very, very late. And then that caused his cancer to develop faster. So I decided at that time I do not want a life like his. So I'm always peaceful and meditative when I paint, and I decided to just go into the art path instead of the maths one, the art one.
You're known for your incredible speed paintings and art performances. What inspired you to take art to the stage like that?
Well, at first it was just clients who commissioned the performances, but after that I started to delve more into it, the technicality and the scientific parts of it, trying new substrates and then turning science into art. Like for example, vitamin C can be an invisible ink, using glow-in-the-dark paint that works, that glows, and magical things that just happen. And right now I'm trying to fuse technology with art, like virtual reality, AR, and I'm always just trying new things. Clients just have to ask. They just have to ask.
Are you able to paint with vegetables? Do vegetables actually have
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, cabbage comes out purple.
Okay, interesting, right?
It's the vitamins that's in it.
So you can actually paint with vegetables themselves.
Yeah, so there's always ways to transform a brand or a story into art just by looking at science, chemical,
Right, okay. So did you know that you had all that in you before when you were growing up? No.
No.
You just discovered along the way, right?
Yeah, no one during that generation, no one thought that art could.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a sustainable income. Yeah.
So you're happy with the way you're turning out to be, yeah?
I was very lucky. Very lucky.
Okay. You also founded Art Misfits and worked on massive murals. How is painting a giant wall different from painting on canvas or even digitally? So that's 3 little things over there. Yeah. We'll start with what's it like painting a giant wall?
All right. When we are painting a small canvas, all we are moving is that finger and that elbow. But when we are painting a big wall, 80% of the time we're just climbing ladders and scaffolds, carrying paint, carrying water, washing things, washing brushes. Yeah, it's just more about being safe and being comfortable and trying to hold the brush, the palette, the paint and the ladder and climb up at the same time.
Right. Okay. Wow. And then but you actually see it all. But do you actually see it all in your vision first before you start painting? So you actually know it. Like one look at it, you know what you want to do already.
Yeah, of course, because it's
And
so
then-
big.
And then you start to
It's very costly. I mean, time-wise, if you make a mistake, you waste like hours and days. If you don't have a plan to paint certain things like waves or eyes or a pile of gold, pile of rubbish.
Right.
Difficult subject matter. If you don't have a plan, you can be there weeks.
even.
Figuring out how to paint.
Well, how fast is fast? How fast is the fastest piece you can actually do? I mean, how fast?
Wait, we're talking about
Something
mirror or like,
substantial, something a speed painting. How fast can you actually paint something?
my fastest was 45 or 30 seconds.
All right. And what was
Yeah.
that?
I think that was Marilyn Monroe and Audrey Hepburn. 'Cause
Seriously?
I painted a lot of that when I was younger. Yeah.
Right.
And I didn't realize I was that fast too.
And we can look at it and just it's Marilyn Monroe already for sure, right? Did
Yeah, I mean, if I
that pose
don't-
with her with the, right.
If I don't miss her mole or her eyebrows, she looks like Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Just like John Lennon, so with his little strokes and then the glasses, right?
Yeah, it's
So
the glasses. I
it's
mean,
John
you miss
Lennon.
one glasses, it's gone. It's not
Correct.
Ellen anymore, right?
Correct. You could get Elton John maybe.
Yep.
Okay. As an artist in Malaysia, what are some challenges you faced and what keeps you motivated to keep going?
Challenges I faced. I think having support as a local artist is important here, especially at that time of the 3D murals. We were, I think Malaysia was very invested in inviting most of the foreign artists to come instead of focusing on the local artists and upbringing their creativity and giving them more opportunities. Yeah, so I think I would like to see that more in the future. But challenges right now, I think, is the younger generations is very creative, encourages in trying out new things, and social media is very prevalent, so it's easier for them. So we got to find ways to be different for the older generation, of course.
Right. So you always got to keep on improving and then keep on coming up with ideas. And all
Yeah,
that
for sure.
yourself.
Got to stay relevant,
Right. And that should be advice for everybody else who's interested also.
Yeah.
Yeah? Otherwise, you don't get into it, huh? Okay. AI art is becoming more common. What's your take on how it's changing the creative landscape?
Well, AI art, for a lot of artists, I think for a generation of them, they are not very happy with it because they think that it steals the data of other artists and uses them to train models and to copy other artists' styles. Yeah, but for me, I got into AI art during the NFT era, and I love it because, like I said, I love maths and art. So if there's something that has to do with programming and art, oh my God, I'm into it. So I was like the first in AI to get into AI. I was training AI models. I was in Wombo, in Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, all that. And I love it. I love it so much. And I think we should take advantage of it. I think we should take advantage of it of AI in all our daily lives.
Right. And a lot of people not aware of people with your kind of talent. And you're saying, right? So a lot of people can actually make use of what we have over here, like homegrown talents, huh? And it's not enough being done, right?
Yeah.
So how can people actually get a hold of all of you and know about where this pool of people are?
Oh, this pool of people is very easy to reach. You reach one, you reach all. It's a matter of whether we want to share or not. Like we want to share the opportunities. Is it abundant? Is it scarce? I mean, the more scarce is it, the less that people share.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that less competition, more opportunities will create a more abundant society of artists in Malaysia to come. Yeah, for sure.
Right. And I think, because, it's very rare actually watching you speed paint and watching some of your videos where you were up on stage and at an event and people, like you said, the launching of all kinds of things. Yeah. And when you're there, it's such an interesting thing and it's not done enough. And I think a lot more people can actually get to enjoy or to see the kind of art you're capable of.
For sure.
And it's such an interesting thing to see something coming to life, like it starts off with nothing, a blank little piece of, what do you call that thing? What you're drawing, nothing, it's just empty. And then all of a sudden it's got so much of, that's really something altogether. But, we don't see enough of that. Huh?
Would you like to see?
Yeah, I'd love to see. I'd love to watch you live, actually.
You want to see me live? You didn't tell me today. But
Yeah.
I am actually being broadcasted this Sunday,
Okay.
12:05 p.m. on Tumit Tinggi, TV1.
TV1. You'll be on TV1, yeah? Yeah? Are you producing that one, Achu? No. Achu owns the TV station. She does, yeah. Okay, question from one of our. This is a question that's from a TikTok user Najib Nawi wants to know: have you collaborated with an artist to paint one large mural, or have you collaborated with anybody, or do you do it yourself?
Of course.
All right.
During the Art Misfits company, there was actually a project called 2080 where it was 20 artists painting 80 murals.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually for this township called Atmosphere in Sri Kembangan. Yeah, we painted so many things together. That time there was Escape VA, and then there was I think he's now known as Akid One. Yeah, most of you guys would know these names. Yeah, and then Clockwork. Yeah, worked with Clockwork before.
All right.
And then, yeah, I mean, like I said, you get in touch with one of us, you get in touch with all.
Right.
Yeah, it's just different disciplines like street artists, or is it fine artists, or digital artists, or artisans. Yeah, but ultimately, all of us are pretty connected.
Correct.
Pretty connected, yeah.
Correct. And what else is coming up for you in the months to come, or in the days to come?
Oh, I just want to focus on my own thing. I just want to zero into my goal of getting my fine art pieces done, personal ones, because the reason why I'm so invested in my own art is because of the NFT era. I sold my art for the first time, even though it's not for much. I started from zero again, right? I did not use my reputation or my physical being to market my art. So the feeling of someone actually buying your art, even though not for much, and it grew in value, is so satisfying. Very fulfilling.
That's such a nice thing, yeah? And
Yeah.
look at your nails. Look, it looks like she got paint on her nails, from some last job she was
No.
doing. But yeah. So anyway, what a nice pleasure having you here this afternoon. Haze Long is our guest, and you'll be able to look her up. Just go on to Google and just Google her name, HazeLong. She's an artist and a speed painter, and she's a lot more than that. And she's telling us a little bit about herself right now, but you can find out more when you check out her websites and all that, yeah? And what else do you have that people should know about you, Haze?
What else do I have? I love to eat.
Okay. What did you eat lately that was
Only
satisfying?
salad.
Only salad.
Yeah, I'm trying to fit in my dresses again.
Right. Okay. Come
It's a
on.
COVID thing.
Right.
It's a COVID thing.
Do you paint food as well? Have you painted food?
You mean paint on food or paint?
No, paint food. Like whatever it is when you're painting. Have you painted food?
Yeah. Of course.
And what did you paint food with?
Wait,
Paintbrush?
do I paint on food or a picture of food?
She's so worried about my questions, Kelvin. She's like, "What's this guy getting at?" You know?
Or do I use the food to paint
No,
something
it's very
or someone?
straightforward. Do you paint food? What food did you find interesting to paint?
I like to paint noodles
Noodles. Yeah? Why noodles?
because that's something I want to eat now. And maybe fried chicken.
Very simple, yeah?
Yeah, very simple.
Okay,
Very simple person.
All right. We look forward to seeing you. We look forward to hearing a lot more about you, and especially watching you paint. And I don't know. So your next show will be when?
This Sunday.
This Sunday at 5, you said.
No,
Sorry,
12:05.
12:05.
noon.
I knew there was a 5.
I'll actually be live with speed painting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
this
be
this
speaking.
Sunday, yeah? And people should go to where?
To meet Tingy, TV1.
Okay, TV1, yeah?
12:05.
At 12:05. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and we look forward again, yeah?
Thank you for
And
having me.
Thanks for coming here. All right. Kelvin, you happy with her? All right? She